Hello everyone. Today. Hello everyone. My name is Marisha. Today's topic is I don't want to, cause there's times I just don't want to. Like God, I don't want to pray. God, I don't want to go to church today. God, I don't want to read my Bible. God, I don't want to love this person. God, I don't want to forgive. God, it's not fair. God, why do I have to? Because I don't want to. Come on now. Right there is stubbornness. Right there is stiff-neckedness. Like, donkeys, they have a stiff neck. You trying to push them to do something, their head gonna jerk right back. Yeah, that's why God was able to call the children of Israel stiff neck. And God said, if you sacrifice a donkey, back in the laws of Moses, if you sacrifice a donkey, break its neck, okay? Because they're stubborn. They are stubborn. To break its neck if you're going to sacrifice a donkey unto me. So we don't want to be as donkeys in the eyes of God. And who was a great example of a donkey? And God had used a donkey to talk to him. That was Balaam. Even though he was not the children of Israel, he was not the Hebrew, but he still was able to hear from God. So that means, again, people are inexcusable. People are inexcusable, meaning it is in us to know there's a God because God created us all. Yes, he chose the children of Israel, but yes, after he came on earth and died for us, what was gone on the third day, Jesus Christ. That's God in the flesh. Now we all have access. And even before then, there was access. He saved Rahab. Like nobody told, like, this. They didn't have to send no spies to Jericho. God already knew he was going to destroy Jericho, but no, he let these 2 spies go there so Rahab and her family can be saved, because she, like out of everybody else, people are like, hey, we're gonna make a fight. At least we're gonna fight. We're gonna die trying. We're gonna die trying. So they're gonna die trying to fight against God, go against God. Because remember, heathens, people who are crazy, people who hate God, they fight against God. Like, I don't want it. I know. And Rahab even said it. When we heard what you guys did to the Egyptians and the other nations, we were afraid. Like, we know there's no God like yours. So that's not even to the point. They're not even afraid of the people. They're afraid of their God. So for them wanting to fight the children of Israel, that's them. Whatever it is, that is God they're fighting against. So that shows you who they are really fighting against. But God's mercy, he put in Rahab's heart, like, no, I'm not like them. I'm not like, and it's to prove that I'm like them. The king sent messengers, the soldiers, whomever, to come and ask for 2 men. I'll tell these 2 men, I don't know. But you know what? When they're closing the gate, you might find him. They left. Go run and get him. And they left. What happened? They're up in her roof or wherever she's hiding them, upstairs, where she hid them under the like weeds or flax. She just hit them like, hey, since I showed you some favor, please show me, my father, and family favor when you guys come. We know you're coming here for us. Please save us, help us. Like, yeah, we will. They went back and told Joshua everything. And then when there was time to go, after the 7th day, they blow the horn. Like, hey, remember, get the family of Rahab. Mercy. Who else did the Lord help? At the time, God was fine with Pharaoh. The Pharaoh that was Joseph was with, like, there was grace. God blessed him. God blessed him. You have King Nebuchadnezzar, he finally humbled himself. You have King Darius, King Esther's husband, the king. I guess the Lord can use different people, different rulers from a different person or a different nation, just to show his name and use them to bless the people. And it's the same king, not as Esther during that time. He also gave the letter to Nehemiah to go build the wall of Jericho. So, not Jericho, sorry, to build the wall of Jerusalem. So God in his mercy, he does love us. He does love people. That was his point from the beginning. Like, hey, yes, I know man messed up. I'm going to be part of the solution. That seed that Eve is going to give birth to, that is me. I'm going to become a man. And to help everything, to solve the problem. And Satan's going to be under his foot. Satan's under the foot of God. Satan's under the foot of Jesus Christ. Satan's under our foot now too, because we are sons of God. But if you love the devil, what I mean, you love the culture, you love the music, you love the trends, you look like the world, you talk like the world, you act like the world. You have a t-shirt of your favorite basketball team, football team, oh, the country, state, my nation. I'm from this. I'm from the Caribbean islands. I'm from Africa. I'm from Egypt. I'm from Venezuela. I'm from wherever you are, Canada, Texas. I'm this. And you're prideful. God's going to judge you along with them. But no, I come from a Christian nation. We know God. We know God. But no, they don't. What kind of laws do they pass? What do they allow legal? Is the president, the government, are they're going to church to repent, or they're just there just to be there? Because, religious help people. But understand, like, see, I know I'm a people just like you, so yes, I have money, but I'm going to go to church just like you. Because, at church, there's poor, rich, everybody's there. So let me gather and humble myself. Like, no, that's still pride. Still pride. Because they want influence over people. So they try to accommodate the people. Like, yeah, worldly manipulators, deceitful, maliciousness. God said people go to sleep and wake up. People are born just to do evil. And you don't want to look like before God's eyes. You have to make a decision who you are. Are you son of Belial or are you son of God? Who are you? You son of God or Satan? Who are you? So that means your decisions have to be according to the word and the will of God. You have to be sensitive, because the word of God says those who are pure in heart will see God. So if I'm watching things on television, listening to the music, the TV shows, and the conversations, when I'm talking with my friends and coworkers, or my husband, my father, my family, talking bad about people, lying about people, just saying crazy stuff, that's messing up your heart, because the abundance of the heart, the mouth speaks. Whatever's going in the heart, you're going to talk about it. If it's not holy, that clearly shows that your heart is not holy. So that's where you need transformation. That's where you need to commit unto God more. You need to bring these matters before God more. Like, plead, and like as a petition. Ask Him, like, Lord, this is my petition. She said she was so distraught and distressed, she couldn't, words weren't coming out, just her mouth was moving. What happened? You lady, stop drinking. Leave the wine alone. Like, stop it. She's like, no, my Lord, your servant. I'm not drunk. I'm just, she's saying she's a soft heart. She's pleading unto the Lord. Like, okay, well, whatever you pray for, Lord, may the Lord bless and give it to you. She said, thank you. And what happened? The Lord remembered her. And what happened? She conceived. She pregnant. Samuel is the baby. And then when she was done nursing Samuel, she brought Samuel to Eli. The same guy who cursed, who assumed, judged her wrong. Like, see, I can go to church. People always judging. Yeah, people could be wrong, but that didn't change Hannah's heart. Like, no. And she came back, see, this is the guy, this is the baby I prayed about, and I'll give him to the Lord. She'll say, see him, like, you thought I was drunk. You remember? Yeah, here you go. You could take him. But then it came back and get like, no, see, that's a whole different story. But no, that was not Hannah's story. Like, see, this is the child I prayed for that one time I was here. And I'm giving him up to the Lord as a lent unto the Lord. Each year she make him a little vest and give it to him. And she would come each time. And what Eli said to her, like, oh, may the Lord bless you. And the Lord gave her 5 children. Remember, she was barren. The Lord shut her room. And she had to go to the Lord to get the solution. And the Lord did give her that one child that she lent to the Lord. And she still came by, still faithful to the Lord. And the Lord gave her 5 more. Like, yeah, He's worth 5 children. Samuel, the work, the blessing of her efforts, giving her only son to do the work of God. Remember, a Levite, he shouldn't be with the Levite. He's from a different tribe, a whole different lineage. But no, the Lord, let Samuel be there, a prophet and a priest. He is not a Levite. He shouldn't be there making sacrifices in the temple. Like, no, but no, the Lord permitted it. So also God contradicts His words. Like, no, God is merciful. And God uses who He does. He uses who He wants. Jacob, Esau. Esau was to get the blessing and the birthright. But no, God wanted that for Jacob before Jacob was even born. Jacob's in the moon and Esau fighting. The mom don't know what to do. Like, Lord, what's going on in my stomach? The Lord told her. Remember, she went to the Lord for this. She was no sonogram. There was nobody. She went to no divine smooth sayer. Like, no, she went to the Lord God Almighty, the God for her husband, right back her father, because what's his name? Jacob is technically her cousin. Isaac is technically her cousin. So she went to the Lord of her grandfather, Abraham, or uncle. I'm not sure what Abraham, but he's family member. She went back to him like, hey, Lord, what's going on? there's two nations in you, and they're fighting. But the older is going to serve the younger. So the Lord already planned before it even happened. The Lord knew what was going to happen. The Lord knew. So God created everybody for a purpose. And you have to do the work despite of how you feel, what you think. But I don't, like, do you want to go to heaven or hell? That's what it is. Heaven or hell decision. Love God or hate God. Like, that's what your decision, whatever you're motivated to do, is going to determine. Do you love or you hate God? So that's why we have to pick up our cross daily to stay focused, stay humble. Humble yourself before, don't let the Lord humble you. Because he'll make you go to base. You prideful? All right. Before you get prideful, a fall comes. You're gonna fall. Before you boost your head up, you're gonna fall. As Ken McCarthy said, that's the one guy, prideful. The Lord gave him a mind of an animal. He ate the grass, hairy like a beast, a bear, nails like an eagle. He had claws. Dude had claws, hairy claws. He ate the grass. He couldn't be with man, couldn't people. He couldn't. People can't even tell. Like, people don't know who he is. So the 7 years I gone, 7 years, people. Like, people, there's Olympics every 8 years, I think it is. I don't know, whatever. 7 years. 7 years outside eating grass. A human being. You think he's crazy? No. He was crazy to be prideful. So the Lord had to break him a base. Like, hey, I pick and choose kings. I'm in control. I make the heavens and earth. I'm the true God. Submit to me. And don't ignore me. So people are going to learn the hard way. They're on this earth doing things their way. Like, no, I'm smart. I'm beautiful. I'm strong. I'm intelligent. I'm successful. I'm a social bird. I'm that. Like, yeah, you have this reputation with man, but how do God see you? That is what you should be considering. Like, how does God see me? What do God see me? How do I look? How do I look like in the eyes of God? What do God see me doing? Am I always a butt? Am I always sleeping? Am I lazy? Am I always complaining? Because he sees it and he takes note of it. How? He has angels around you taking note of your actions. So be mindful what you're doing. Stop the don't. Stop the buts or what ifs. Like, no. God said this and this happens. Cause like, do this and this will happen. Done. You keep my commandments. You'll be blessed. You feel you'll be blessed. You wanna be slothful, you be lazy, hey, you're not gonna eat. People are lazy, they're not going to eat. I'm not just talking about physical food, getting at your job 9 to 5. I'm talking about working in the kingdom. If you're a Christian, not working, it's a problem. I mean, that's like, people just like such a great reputation. I work at Marriott Hotel. So great. You finally work with them, but you have bad, horrible work ethics. You don't represent the company well, but you just have their name tag. But I'm just happy. I just had the experience working with Marriott. I just loved it. Yeah. But you got fired because you weren't doing the job well. But it's a resume. Like, I was there. It was great. Can we call this manager? No. Why can't you? You said it was great. That's all I talk about. No, it's fine. You don't have to call them. Put fake numbers in and fake addresses on your resume. I'm like, now you're a liar too. You trying to cover up yourself. Who did that? Try to cover up and got in trouble in the Bible. Well, he didn't get in trouble. The Lord cursed, and he got curses, David, but yet he's still blessed. He tried to cover up his sin. I'm not dissing David. I'm just saying his decision, what he did this time, was not right, because he had a good streak. He fought Goliath, picked out of his brothers. He is at the king's table. He is loved by the king's people and the king's son, Jonathan. He's a great man, brave, showed him mighty man of war. We hear about him. And now, King Saul realized, like, hey, this guy's a threat to me and my kin and to my family. And he was upset. King Saul was upset when he heard like, what are you trying to hide? He was mad at his daughter. What are you trying to hide from me? You trying to lie and trick me? Like, what? That's my daughter, his son. What did he do? It's like, you're on his side too. Like, son, don't you get it? He is going to be king. He's taking your spot. You're not going to be king no more. But, like, no, like, God, like, so God, Dad, why? Why do such a thing? Like, this kid is innocent. Like, no, he almost killed his own son. Jonathan was mad and he didn't just left. Like, my dad really felt this way. My dad messed up. And then he went and talked to David. Like, hey, David, I can't share my dad's heart. He wants to kill you. Yeah. And David never killed him. He had opportunities to kill Saul, but he didn't. Just put Saul, hey, Saul, I'm not trying to kill you. I'm fine. There's no issues. But Saul came again the last time and never came back. So now David just done with his enemies and those around him. But what happened? He saw Bathsheba, like, oh, she's beautiful. She's just taking a shower, and he slept with her, took her for himself. Like, you're mine. Yes, she's married. And when who she met to, one of his men, like those mighty men, like commander soldier, like, this guy here is real good. But let me try to make it seem like his baby. Kept trying to make him sleep with the lady. The Lord not lied, like, no, this is your mess. He should have told the Lord, forgive me. No, he tried to, like, no, fine. He doesn't want to go to the wife. So many times he tried, it didn't work. Put him in the innermost part of the battle, like forefront there. He's gonna die there for sure. He did it, he died. Whew, out the way. Now, baby's born, baby's sick. Oh no. Rip his clothes, tear, fasting. God, please, God, please. Baby dead. Oh, all right. Refreshing up to compare off my face, new clothes, let's go. People are like, hold on, why are you so normal finding out other baby's dead? But wow, he was sick and alive. You were going crazy. Like, yeah. So the Lord may show some mercy to save the child, but the Lord didn't, so I have to move on. Like, yeah. Move on. So we cannot be stuck in one place. We can't be stubborn. We can't be liars. We can't be adulterers. We need to be born again, to give your life unto Lord Jesus Christ and be faithful, found faithful in his name, because he is God.